Hello and welcome back to another Inside with IAIS. It's Domingo again, and I'm going to be bringing again another type of tool, and actually two different types of this one tool. So why don't we jump right into it? The tool for this week is called an ulu, and here it is. This is a version made out of polished slate, and this is how it would have been produced. This is a tool used by various different groups in the Arctic region, and this is how it would have been for the most part, a semicircular blade, and this might have been this particular one's handle, or it could have been a slot to help the actual handle made out of some sort of bone or antler to hold it onto the blade. It could have also been made out of copper, though that wasn't as common because the usage of copper was a little bit rare. And there's also a less rare occurrence of metal being used, specifically iron. Now this isn't an example of that, but in the early 1818, there was a European explorer trying to find the Northwest Passage, and he found a group in Greenland who had iron knives, and this was counter to the idea at the time. And when he contacted them, he tried to figure out where they came from, and turns out that their iron source was from a meteorite that had crashed. And towards the later end of the turn of the century, a 31-ton sample of it was recovered. Now this is a more recent example of when they switched from using stone, as that example was, to this of a iron blade. It still has that same shape, semicircular, and same as before, either a bone or a antler type handle. And this would have been used in many different varieties as a food preparation, or helping prepare the animal hide, cutting up sinew. And the really good thing about this is when you're using it to prepare food, your force is in line with the biggest part of the blade. If you were to use a normal knife that's straight in line with the handle and you push it down on a bone, you have a risk of snapping the blade out of the handle. But with something like this, your hand and the force that you present is going to be right in line with the biggest points of the blade, and you run a less risk of breaking or snapping it. Thank you for joining us on another Inside with IAIS, where we took a look at these two different ulus. Remember that we put out new videos every other week, so join us again next time. And please share this video if you found it enjoying. And remember to donate to the museum if you like these videos, and stop on by. We'd be happy to see you.